Hi everyone, this is Priya and you all are welcome on my channel. Today I'm going to do a mixed media layout on a canvas. So I'm going to start with a 5 by 7 inches canvas and I'm using gesso paste and I'm using my stencils and I'm going to create my first layer using gesso paste across the stencil on the canvas. If you don't have gesso paste, you can always use modeling paste. I don't have modeling paste right now, so I think that gesso paste will work fine because this is also quite thick. So after using gesso paste, I will remove the stencil and I will let this canvas to dry for some time. I'm just letting it air dry. Then I'm taking these two colors, one is in gold and the other one is in teal. These both are acrylic paints. And then with the help of my brush, I'm coloring this canvas with this gold and teal. I'm diluting these colors little bit with water so as not to create very heavy look. So I'm happy with how this canvas is turning out. I'm happy with the colors and the combination of the steel and golden. So now I'm just letting this canvas air dry for some time, and after that I'm going to work on further layers. I have these papers from Prima Marketing Misty Rose collection, and I'm taking these papers and I'm cutting these papers into shapes of little tags. I'm just putting these tags on the canvas to see how they look here. This is not my final placement. I'm just looking if the colors coordinate well with the background and with each other. And then I'm taking this distressed ink. It is in vintage photo. This is by Tim Holtz, and I'm using my makeup sponge to slightly distress edges of these tags. I'm not going very heavy here, I'm just lightly distressing them. So these tags are ready now and I want to paste them on the canvas, but before that I decided to also use a little piece of vintage sheet music on for my background, and I am just distressing it little bit with the same vintage photo distressed ink. And once that is done, I'm going to paste it here, and then on top of it I will paste all these tags here. I'm just thinking that this canvas can have one more tag, so I took this piece of recycled cardboard. This is from a cereal box. So I cut it into shape of a tag, and then I'm pasting a piece of sheet music on this cardboard. I'm happy how this cardboard looks like. It looks pretty after that sheet music pasted on it. And before I stick it on my canvas, I just want to distress it again using vintage photo distressed ink. I'm very pleased so far, and at this stage I want to start working on my focal point, and for that I have this little piece of chipboard from, I don't even know from where it is. It has been in my stash from such a long time, so I want to paste it in the middle. And before I paste it, I'm just coloring it little bit in the same color that I used on background of this canvas. This is acrylic paint in golden. So once that is done, I will paste it using PVA glue in middle of the canvas. And by the way, I used PVA glue throughout this canvas. I used PVA glue every time, even for my canvas, even for these tags and paper. I always use PVA glue. To add more interest to this canvas, I decided to use these three-dimensional butterfly stickers in middle of this frame. So I'm just taking this butterfly. This is in teal, and I think it's looking nice because the background of this canvas is also in teal. So I just took it and I'm pasting it in the middle. So far I'm happy with the canvas, and then I decided to add some paper flowers around this frame. These paper flowers are from Littlebirdie, and I will put description to all the products I have used here in the description box below. So I decided to place my flowers here around the frame, and then I'm also using some twine which I'm going to just roll around and put underneath one flower. Happy with the placement of these flowers, then I'm going to stick all these flowers using PVA glue. And then I decided to add some sentiment here. So this sentiment is also from the same paper pad by Prima. So before pasting the sentiment here, I decided to use some matte for this sentiment. So I have this scrap piece of paper from sheet music, so I'm just cutting this paper that I'm using as matte randomly. I'm not using any scissor because I want to give this shabby look. So once cut, I'm distressing it again using same vintage photo distressed ink by Tim Holtz, and then I'm just thinking where to place this. Does it look nice here or at the top? I'm a bit confused, but I think I will go there. It looks pretty there. So again, using my PVA glue, I'm going to paste it on the top. It's done. I pasted it on the top. Then I decided to add one more flower here because I think that that place is looking a bit empty there. So I am using this pink flower here and I'm pasting it again using the PVA glue. So I'm happy with how everything is looking now. And now to make everything look one and everything look cohesive, I'm going to paint everything slightly, not heavily. I'm just almost dry brushing, so I'm painting all over my flowers and on the papers using the same gold acrylic paint, and then I will use the teal paint here because I think that will help these flowers to blend with the background nicely. Once that is done, I'm going again throughout this canvas on my flowers and on the background, and I'm using gesso very lightly, not very heavily. So I'm using gesso almost like dry brushing across the canvas so as to make it look more shabby, and so as everything looks together and everything looks cohesive. So I'm just dry brushing everything nicely one last time with gesso. I think this canvas is looking pretty now, and I think I should stop now. This canvas is, I don't want to overdo it now. So guys, this was today's video. If you like it, please let me know. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have anything to say, please give me some comments, and I hope you like the video. And thank you so much for being here and watching this video. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Bye.